The whispering walls. The old house at the end of Willow Lane had been empty for years, its windows boarded and its porch sagging under the weight of neglect. Locals whispered that anyone who entered never left the same. Curiosity, however, has a way of outweighing caution. One rainy night, Maya, an aspiring photographer drawn to abandoned places, decided to explore. She slipped through a cracked door, the hinges screeching like a warning. The air inside was cold, thick with dust and the faint scent of mildew. Her flashlight beam danced across peeling wallpaper, revealing faded floral patterns that seemed to curl and twist in the darkness. She set up her camera, aiming for the grand staircase that spiraled upward into shadow. As she adjusted the focus, a soft rustling echoed from the hallway behind her. She turned, expecting a rat or the wind, but saw nothing, just the endless corridor, its walls lined with mirrors that reflected her own nervous grin back at her. "Just my imagination," she muttered, trying to steady her breathing. She began to climb. Each step groaned under her weight, and with each creak, a faint whisper seemed to rise from the wood itself. "Leave, leave," the voices hissed, overlapping like a chorus of desperate pleas. Maya paused, heart pounding, and pressed her palm against the railing. The metal was icy, as if something unseen had chilled it from within. At the top, the landing opened onto a long hallway lined with doors, each one slightly ajar, revealing rooms bathed in a dim, amber glow. In the farthest room, a single candle flickered, casting trembling shadows on the wall. Drawn like a moth, Maya stepped forward, the whispers growing louder, now forming words she could almost understand. "Don't look back." She reached for the door, but before she could push it open, a sudden gust slammed it shut behind her. The candle sputtered, then went out, plunging the room into blackness. Panic surged. She fumbled for the light switch, but the wall was smooth. No switch, no outlet, just cold plaster. A cold breath brushed her cheek. She spun around, flashlight trembling in her hand, and the beam landed on a figure standing in the doorway. A woman in a tattered white dress, eyes hollow, mouth twisted in a silent scream. The woman raised a hand, pointing directly at Maya's chest. Maya felt an invisible pressure tighten around her heart, as if invisible fingers were squeezing. The whispers crescendoed into a deafening roar. "You belong to us now." The candle's flame flared once, illuminating the room fully. On the floor, fresh footprints, tiny, childlike, leading away from Maya, glowed faintly in the ash. She tried to run, but the hallway stretched infinitely, the doors multiplying, each one opening to reveal more shadows, more whispers, more figures frozen mid-scream. The house seemed alive, feeding on her fear, pulling her deeper into its labyrinthine maw. Outside, the rain hammered the roof, and the wind howling howled through the broken shutters, carrying the faint sound of a child's laughter. Inside, Maya's flashlight finally died, leaving only the echo of her own ragged breaths and the relentless whisper that now seemed to come from within her own mind. "Welcome home."